Okay, so it's taken me like half an hour just to get this GoPro set up right with the microphone and attached to my backpack strap, because I left my hat back in the hostel because I didn't think about the fact I'd be going for a walk, so I'd actually want something to attach the camera to. So apparently these birds that look like oyster catchers are actually plovers, and they're meant to be quite vicious if you get too near them, especially when they're nesting. There's signs up all over the place warning you about them. Don't know if I'm allowed to be walking in amongst all these boats, but I am anyway. There's nothing to say I'm not. Must be time for a fast forward going for a walk time. This bit is Rest Point. And there are magpies, and I don't trust magpies. This is the day of the potentially aggressive birds, apparently. Seagulls and pink parroty things, which I think possibly are galahs? I can never remember what all the different parroty type things are. I know they're not cockatoos because those are the ones with the yellow bits on their heads. So I think these are galahs. Anyway, they're pink and parroty, and I think they look really cool, like giant budgies. I know to Australians they're just as common as seagulls and they're really boring, but to me they're one of those things that makes you realise you're actually in Australia. Like random parrots just like hanging out in the grass here. Looks like I won't be able to get round here, but see how far out I can get because it might have a nice view. Yeah, boardwalk under construction, so looks like this is as far out as I can get. It's a nice view across the harbour though. There's that big bridge we went under and over and through. Really does remind me of Wellington or Dunedin, the city. It's a nice size and nicely on the water. There's an invisible road which is on Google Maps but not in reality, so I'm cutting through the car park of a very expensive hotel to try to find my way back to the road I want to be on. And you can tell it's a very expensive hotel because of the Porsches parked in the car park. I think this is the road I'm supposed to be on. Looks promising because I can see water up ahead and I was trying to get back to the waterfront. This looks like the kind of rickety minimalist boathouse I remember from being down the bay as a kid. It does its job, but it doesn't do much more. I don't know how feasible this is without getting my shoes full of sand. It looks like a really nice wee beach to go for a paddle and dip my toes in the Tasman from the other side, which is One of those weird traditions I have when I'm travelling, if I can, to stick my feet in the ocean, or sea in this case, wherever I am, just to say hello to it. Now all I've got to do is desand my feet before I put my shoes back on. Goodbye, little beach. Well, I think this is as far as I'm going to walk today, because I've looked at the map and it looks like the road veers away from the sea here a bit, and it's after 11 now, so it's about time I started heading back, because I've got to go back to the backpackers and pick up my bag and then go down and figure out where the bus leaves from, so I should start heading back now. So this is really the end of my holiday. It's been an amazing weekend. I really love Hobart. It's up there with Melbourne as one of my favourite Australian cities. And of course, it's been a great weekend catching up with all my book crossing friends from all over Australia and Austria. We meet up once a year at most. Most people don't make it to all the conventions, so it's usually 2 or 3 years between seeing each other, and yet we all just fall back into those comfortable conversations together as if it's been minutes, not years. They're great friends and a really lovely group of people. I say that about so many people, but really it's true. As always with these weekends, I don't want the weekend to end, but this really is the end. It's all just going home from here. So I hope you've enjoyed this little Tasmanian holiday. Please do all those nice internety things like liking and subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.